are we happy? Are we at peace? You know what I mean? Do we got real people around us? All those things weren't happening for me. I was basically like getting up every day, playing this role. You know what I'm saying?
Jeezy's and Jeannie Mai's divorce keeps on taking ugly turns, and new reports are alleging that Jeezy apparently accused Jeannie of cheating on him with Mario Lopez. After Jeannie shared a video montage of her week co-hosting with Mario, people in the comments were saying how they have so much chemistry, and rumors are now swirling that this hurt Jeezy's little ego, and he made a big deal out of it, allegedly accusing Jeannie of acting like she's single.
Hi, I'm with my girl, Jeannie Mai.
First day at the job, guys.
A proud Vietnamese girl. We're both first generation. I'm gonna have her hook me up with some Vietnamese.
But Mario has been married for over 10 years to his wife Courtney, and I'm not buying these cheating rumors at all, but the internet is saying there is no smoke without fire. Now, were Jeannie and Mario getting a little flirty for the camera in those clips? Maybe, depending on how you look at it. But does this really justify a divorce? Honestly, I think that either something else went down behind the scenes, or Jeezy is one of those types who love bombs a girl, and then once he gets her, he drops her for the next one. But let me catch you up to speed first so you can understand where all this mess is coming from.
I had to just forgive myself first and then start to understand that if I have this hate and this malice in my heart towards somebody, it only hurts me.
Jeezy slapped Jeannie Mai with divorce papers after 2 years of marriage, and according to documents obtained by Radar Online, Jeezy is requesting shared physical and legal custody of their daughter, Monaco. In his filing, Jeezy said that his marriage with Jeannie is irretrievably broken, and there is no hope for reconciliation. And according to the documents, Jeannie and Jeezy signed a prenup ahead of their wedding, and Jeezy asked the court to enforce the stipulations laid out in the prenup because it would resolve all financial issues incident to this divorce. But what fans really want to know is what caused Jeezy and Jeannie's marriage to become irretrievably broken after just 2 years. Well, according to the latest rumors, Jeezy accused Jeannie of getting flirty with other men, and he allegedly suspected she cheated on him with Access Hollywood host Mario Lopez. Back in August, Jeannie posted a compilation of video clips on her Instagram account alongside Mario, and some fans called out Jeannie for letting Mario kiss her daughter. One fan commented on Jeannie's post, "I like Mario and all, but he wouldn't have put his lips nowhere near my baby's face. No, sir." And another person wrote, "Look, now Mario, you've got to air kiss or maybe top of the head kiss. No putting adult lips on babies' faces." However, many others didn't see anything wrong with Mario kissing Jeannie's daughter on the cheek, and instead, they talked about Mario and Jeannie's chemistry. Chemistry. "I like this match," one fan said. And another one added, "You should be a permanent co-host. Chemistry is great." However, after Jeezy filed for divorce on September 14th, some fans started to look at this video differently, leading to speculation that Jeezy got his ego hurt after seeing all the comments about Jeannie's and Mario's chemistry. But apart from that video, there is absolutely no evidence that Jeannie cheated. And I think it's crazy how people are quick to accuse Jeannie of adultery just because Jeezy filed the divorce papers first. Also, let's be real. From the jump, Jeannie seemed way more into Jeezy than he was into her, and she constantly talked about him in interviews while he barely posted on her social media. Back in April, Jeannie and Jeezy celebrated their second anniversary, and Jeannie surprised Jeezy with a trip to Vietnam.
So now, we're 2 years into our marriage, and before things could get any crazier, I had to honor my OG vision to take Daddy to Vietnam for the very first time. So I surprised him for our 2-year anniversary.
And I know you can't judge people's relationships based on what they share online, but Jeannie really seemed genuinely happy with Jeezy. And the fact that they took this trip to Vietnam just months ago blows my mind, because does this mean that during that whole trip, Jeezy knew he was about to leave her and she thought this trip was bringing them closer together? Honestly, I think either something major happened that we don't know about, or Jeezy is just another narcissist who will never settle down. Because this is what narcissists do. They pretend they want real love, to settle down, kids, the whole nine, when in reality, they want to be free and sleep around, but don't have the confidence to live solo. And if you look at Jeezy's dating history, well, the shoe for sure fits. See, besides the daughter he shares with Jeannie, Jeezy has 3 more kids with 3 different women, and he was also previously accused of getting violent with one of his kids. Jeezy welcomed his first son, Jadarius, with his ex, Tanisha Dykes, and back in September 2012, he was arrested in Atlanta for false imprisonment and threatening to his son, who was around 15 or 16 at the time. Then, after he ended things with Tanisha, Jeezy got engaged to Ethiopian artist Malette, and they welcomed daughter Amara in February 2014. Jeezy proposed to Malette in 2016, but less than 2 years later, he called off the engagement right around the time he met Jeannie. Besides that, according to Hollywood Life, Jeezy has one more child, a son named Shaheem Jenkins, but the identity of his biological mother is not known. So yeah, this looks like a pattern with Jeezy. He love bombs these women, promises them everything and more, and once he gets bored, he moves on to the next one. And unfortunately, Jeannie fell for it. Now, as for those cheating rumors about Jeannie and Mario, obviously anything is possible, but I really don't think anything happened between those two. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jeezy used that as an excuse to blame Jeannie for the breakup of their marriage. And here's another little detail that made me think Jeezy is trying to paint Jeannie as a bad wife and mother. A few days after news broke that Jeezy had filed for divorce, a source close to Jeezy ran to Entertainment Tonight, claiming that Jeezy's decision to file stems from him and Jeannie having different views on marriage and family. The source said that Jeezy and Jeannie weren't on the same page when it came to certain family values and expectations, adding they had different views and each felt like their needs weren't being completely met. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this something you talk about with your partner before you propose to them? Also, how is Jeezy gonna blame Jeannie for not having any family values when he has 3 baby mamas? No shade to those who have more than 1 baby mama. Is creating broken homes a part of those family values he cares so much about? Also, Jeannie hasn't said a thing yet about the divorce, nor has she tried to trash Jeezy in the press, but he's already running to the tabloids and being messy on social media. Anyway, time will tell what really happened, but to me, all this sounds like a bunch of gaslighting on Jeezy's part. And it's not just me. Here's what people are saying about Jeezy accusing Jeannie of cheating and not honoring family values. It's disgusting how he has to say things to hurt her, one user said. Like, if he wants to split, just say that, but don't go putting everything on her. I'm sure he ain't shit either. And another fan wrote, he's all about himself, and to embarrass the mother of his child is pathetic. If he wasn't happy, he could have ended the marriage in a way where people would not be bashing and accusing her of being the bad person. She should move on and continue to be that independent, strong woman with great family values and work ethic. But let me know what y'all think about this. How do you feel about those rumors that Jeannie cheated with Mario Lopez? And do you think Jeezy is trying to blame the divorce on Jeannie? Let me know in the comments, and don't miss out on this next story.